Hey guys, we're back again and it's Rojaun and Roger, and we're here to talk about Rojaun's hand, and we're going to show you a new exercise. Well, not really a new exercise, but we're going to show you how to put on a new cast. It's a half a cast, but this needs a little bit of adjustment. I remember that in the last video he had on a tough cast, that's the hard cast, fully covered, and we took it off, and trust me, his hand was pretty much straight enough, but it wasn't that 100% straight. And as you can see, we are sitting in a pile of toys. We have ball, truck, his walkie-talkie. It still works, I think. And just to let you know that if you want to know more about this channel carries everything. It carries weddings, funerals, and all that. Also, you can check out our new playlist. It's coming up starting this ending of this month. We call it the Roger Pro Adventures. Yeah, I will be taking you guys through like the bee's hive. We're going to show you how to catch some honey, and we have a good friend Rojaun. He's going to show us all of that. So stay tuned, and you can check out the playlist right about here or here, and you can just click on that suggestion list. You will see Rojaun's playlist. You will see the funeral playlist. You will see cover version playlist. I mean, that's what Roger Production is all about, covering everything. Okay, let's get back to Rojaun. Right, as you can see, we have a plastic cast here, and what we do, we during the nights we put on the half a cast, and then during the day we put on the plastic cast. But I should advise you, if your child has a cast like this, he will intend of taking it off. His hand will swell sometime, and if it swells and keep continuous swelling, maybe you're doing it too tight, or maybe you should check him out at the doctor. Remember that his hands, if your child has on a cast, you're not supposed to be swelling each time you put it on. So that's one thing that you gotta take notice of. It's not night now, but I'm gonna show you how to put on the half a cast. Alright? So let's get straight to it. So first, we gotta take off this cast. You notice I wrapped it with tape. I have to wrap it with tape because this boy, he takes off everything. Wow. That will cost you. And this is the actual thing. I think you guys remember these. Yeah, remember it, right? And one more here. Oh yeah, and it's freedom. Okay, now Rojaun has outgrown these, but we have to make sure that his hands don't get back to the way how it used to be. All right, so let's get rid of this for now, right? Put this on one side. Show everybody this hand. Oh yeah. Remember? Oh yeah. And we stretch it out like that. Now, looking at it, this is how far we get it. Hands is straight. He will cry when you stretch it out. Alright, and here we go. We stretch it out about this far. Yes, we're not going to stretch it out anymore. Alright. This is it. No, we couldn't get it as far as this, but it's coming. Pretty straight enough. Yes. Alright. Now they won't stretch it out anymore. Okay, so for this next exercise, what you need cotton, a roll of tape, the half a cast for his biceps, and you need the cotton, mesh cotton or elastic cotton, anyone that you prefer. Well, we'll be using the mesh one. We like the mesh one. It's pretty easy to use, but I think for this one we might use this one. So what you can do, you can measure where his hand will be. You gotta get the elbow part right in the elbow joints right here, right in the elbow socket right there. That is where it will be. So mark it. You need to mark it. Then you're gonna wrap it. You're gonna wrap it. Okay. Now this will comfort the hand, that it won't rush up or it won't will give his support in the cast that he won't even help. It helps with the swelling and the itching. Normally these comes on a roll, but I like to tell people that when you use these, you can use more than once. I prefer it twice. So when you roll it off one time and you even take it off, try not to dismantle it. Alright, so we have a perfect roll right here. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to put on the cast like this. Here we go. I'm going to wrap it. Yeah, here we go. Now first, you gotta get this part tight. Not really that tight, but tight enough that we don't want the cast to be slack. The cast must not be slacked. If the cast is slack, then you defeat the purpose of it working. There we go. And you get it all the way around. Now, if you know, you can use your one finger and push between the cast here to make sure if you get just that little, yeah, that little space right here, because you don't want it that tight. Remember, we don't want it to swell, so so we get that thing wrapped around. And you get it right under it right here. Now that's a perfect thing. Now I can say you can leave it like this, but I advise you do not leave it like that. Now that's because children do intend to take off these things, and trust me, when I say take them off, they really do take it off. So that is where the tape comes in. We're gonna use the tape and get it taped down. You can use the clear tape, or you can use these type of tape for bandages and so forth. I recommend that you use clear tape if you know the intents of your child, what he's capable of doing, or if you know that when you watch him 24/7. But for now, I'm just going to use this tape, and you got to tape it right where it joins. All right. Give him that extra work to try to take it off. Preferably tape it under the hand. Alright, let's do it one more time. Oh, yeah. Here we go. One more time. Right under the hand. Here we go. I think we should do it one more time. Remember, each time you take the cast off, you gotta exercise his hand, just like what we did, stretch it. Alright, there we go. And there we go, and that is how we get a perfect cast. Smooth, right? Tough on the outside, right? Touch it right here, touch it. Nice, baby. So, like I said, so for this, all you need is a roll of tape, some cotton, the half a cast, and your elastic cotton bandage, or a mesh bandage. Alright? So, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope this will help you in your future of helping putting on a cast. Put on it and you take it off and you find out that he has a rash on his hands and they're itching and all that. You can use this hydroconazole 0.5%. This takes off the rash. Not too much, just a tip, and put it on the affected area. Recommended by the doctor, of course. If you don't get a cast and you get one of these mobilizer, use these mobilizer. But remember that the elbow has to go where the elbow is, and you can use the tape and take it. The children will take them off if they are smart, because these are pretty uncomfortable at times. the next time he will be in cast again, because next month he'll be going to Bustamante Hospital, and we will be taking it from there. Also remember, when you put on it, watch his hand to see if it swells. If your child hand swells, you can take it off, give it a break, put it on. Maybe you put it on too tight, try to get a little bit more slack, and then watch your hand. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and see you again on the next show, right? Because it's Rojaun show, on the next EP show. Or see us again on the bees side, because I'll be in the bees. I don't know nothing about bees, I'm afraid of bees, but catch me on the bees side. Guys, let's drive over here. I'm in the truck. Okay.